bit of camp life here. See, the owners have transport goods back and forth between the villages, and this is packing up now. They have a small shop just down here in the village, and they have a 4x4 that can take you around to different attractions here. And this morning Max is washing. There's no washing machine here, but there's nice showers, toilet, small hand wash, mirror, hello. And of course our tent, which we open up as much as we can, get a little bit of sleep. It's really warm, it's about 30 degrees at night. We got electricity in our tent. Put the plastic bag on the connectors here. So we have to be a little bit careful. And I also think that the voltage is low, so they're probably taking the power from here in small wires, 2 small wires. So the voltage drop is significant. So our charging is really slow. And then we hang, there's no wire to hang up wet clothes here. At least, well, we haven't really asked, but we just put our clothes between the bikes. These elastic, they come in handy so many times, these ones here. Yeah, and here's the gate. I want to show you how it looks like from the outside. So we are, the desert starts right there. That's it. Turning around, so they painted the urban colors. Pretty neat. I like the compound, and the people are really nice. They're very friendly. Yeah, I don't know if it was clear for you, but they never had a Filipino and a Dane at all, ever. Usually they get Germans, French, Italians, Spanish. So I was the first Dane. And Max was the first Filipino here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little camping tour. Okay guys, we are here at the camp, and there's a car taking us to a Kasbah just out here. So they're just arranging this for us. We'll go. It's not that far. So as I said, we just arrived here at the Kasbah. Kasbah, yeah.
Elisa here is the Kasbah. It's the old Kasbah. Welcome Eli, welcome to you Maxi in our old Kasbah of the village of Fezzou, situated in the southeast of Morocco, between Merzouga and Zagora. So here is old habitation of the Berber people living here before and many years ago.
So we were just explained here because there was only one door, but after there was a government here and stuff, there was military and the security was established, they could then make more openings in the Kasbahs. So that's why there's another opening here. So we go inside.
Just fire at that time. Yeah, there is no electricity, there is nothing, it's just fire. So here is the metro of Kasbah.
Wow, it's big.
So it's really big, and the people coming, for example, to see when it's hot, the people that can be here.
Is that the kitchen?
To sleep. Yeah, the people.
So they have
They use only fire.
Fire.
Yes, it's just fire. There is no electricity, there is nothing.
So how many families are living in here?
It's 48 in
48 people.
Yeah. And one thing also concerns the architecture, so there is no big difference concerning all the houses. And why? In order to avoid the jealousy between all the families.
Yeah.
So we take same.
So all the apartments are the same.
Same decorations. Yeah.
Yeah. To avoid
fair.
jealousy between the families.
To be fair, it's great.
Well,
Yeah, it's human.
yeah, after humanity, my God.
As I told you, and now all the doors.
It's more open now.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah. It's recently, opening, and you know
The towers.
towers. This is 1, 2, and 3, 4. Four towers.
So they usually build these in 3 levels, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So inside again.
Yes, it is local architecture, local, but unfortunately the people they don't know the value of this buildings, this Kasbah.
Yeah. So why do you think that people stopped living in this kind of Kasbahs?
Yeah, do you know when Morocco get his independence with the demographic growth, so the capacity of these houses they cannot offer enough home for all the members of the family.
So the independence was like in 1974 or something?
No,
75?
60.
In 60, yes,
Yeah.
correct. It's relatively recent that they stopped using these things.
No, so I think the people start living here until the 80, maybe 80 or
In 80,
in
yeah.
80. So
In the 80s.
families start to
Right.
leave this Kasbah and start to build the new
build their own
the new
houses,
buildings, the new
yeah.
houses, and concern the technique of the constructions. As you see there, so each family construct his or her own home independent.
Right.
Not like here,
Right.
the people living as in the community.
Right. So they take the water from there and pour it in there, and then the animals can feed from this side here. We'll go upstairs on top of the mosque.
So the people who do their prayers in summer up on the ground.
They sleep up here.
No, just doing the prayer.
Ah.
Prayer. Yeah, because it's too hot inside.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes. So they do the roof here.
All right.
So here is the valley, with the small oasis, and land, and all the people living inside of the Kasbah. So they had
They have their own strip.
yes, fair.
So you're
And to put
breathing.
this palm tree because it's really important to feed the population with the food.
We just stopped the car here, and when we've been driving around Morocco, we often come across these cemeteries here. First, I didn't realize that it was a cemetery, but right now it's quite obvious. So they don't have these stones with writings on per se, but there's a stone for each person buried here.
So here we are in the cemetery of the village. In order to have place here for the grave is free, so we don't pay anything, for example,
Right.
to have a place for the grave. So here the family, so each family has, for example, would like to show his own place, wants to have his or her grave. When somebody is dead here in the village, what we do, so we pass the information via the mosque.
Yes.
Because all the people, they come to the mosque,
Right.
so they get the information, for example, that X or Y is there. So for example, each hour we will come to the cemetery to do
to honor the
Yes.
dead person.
Yes. Suppose, for example, that the dad is the man. So we do. One man should or must do the big ablution for his body. For example, from the head, from all the body in general. So we put the body in the coffin and we cover it with the kaftan. One things like that.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So only man in Islam authorized to follow, for example, to follow the convoy, yeah, until the cemetery. So we put the coffin, and the imam, so the person who should write the prayers in the mosque, comes to do the prayer. So the coffin and the face must be facing to east. I mean that. Why east? Because Mecca is situated in the east.
Yes.
When they finished the prayer, and the prayer is really different from other prayers, so we put the body in the grave, and we cover the grave with land and some stones. As you know, Hesa, we don't put, for example, decoration or flowers or anything, for example. Now the population start to write their names.
Oh, they started
There is
doing
no names, nothing. Just, for example, we put one thing as symbol, which allow to the family to come and to facilitate, for example, to find the or her member in the middle of the cemetery.
Okay. So they don't write his name.
No, now the population start to know their names now.
Okay.
Because the new generation now they know how to write and
Yeah.
Yes.
So
3 days.
So the men comes out here
Yes.
from the mosque after the prayer,
Yeah.
and they bury that person. But the women never.
No, in Islam, no.
They
The women
don't go here.
No, they don't come. No.
So only men go
Yes,
to the
only
cemetery.
men. Yes. Suppose, for example, that the woman is dead. Here is very different. One woman should, it's the same should, for example, they do a big ablution for the body of the woman. So man for man and woman for woman.
Oh, so
Yeah.
women can go when there is a woman.
No, for example, in Islam, for example, when somebody died, so we carry the body into the mosque or one house.
Right.
So they do the big ablution
Right.
for all the body.
Yeah.
So it's the same. So we put the body of woman in the
And
cover.
women do it.
No,
No.
man.
Oh.
Only man.
Okay.
Yes, it's the same. Only man.
Understand?
So when they finish, it's the same. All the members go to the house and start a party for all the people. For example, giving them tea, bread, couscous for 3 days.
Oh, for 3 days.
When husband lost, for example, when a woman lost her husband, in this case, the husband must be on mourning for 4 months and 10 days. Yes, and he wear the black, and the house is not black, here white.
Oh.
Yeah, not black. Yes, it's
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
And should be for example, the clothes of her Mary. Yes. And for example,
okay.
she can't do anything into the house. Anything. Just staying receiving the woman during this period of 4 months and 10 days. Stay in the house, receiving the woman, for example, discussing with him, offering tea. When 10 days is finished, so this night, the family do a big party also. So the family invited all the people from the village to come to eat. Means that is finished this period of mourning, and from tomorrow, for example, if she is lucky to find other husband, it's okay to marry other.
Oh, really?
No problem, yes. But during this period, she isn't okay. And they will ask me why. Because this period, in order to be confirmed that is not pregnant from her ex-husband who is dead. Because if has the baby, for example, should take the name of his father.
Okay.
Yeah. So 4 months, 10 days, we say it's okay, no problem.
Okay.
They finish this period. From tomorrow, if they find the other,
But
it's okay.
in other Muslim countries, the women cannot remarry. In some, or is it just?
No problem. If she found and it's okay. If she likes, it's okay, no problem. She can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and in order to here school is free. We don't pay anything.
Oh.
Yeah, and here we have 6 years before move to the college.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Secondary.
and the secondary. In other side of the school, of course, we have the sponsor. The sponsor, and we have the nurse.
Oh.
It's a small
Clinic.
not a clinic. It's public. It's free, and population they don't pay any tax or any money, for example, to benefit from the services. So we have nurse, and why nurse? Because mostly nurse because the woman, as you know, we never been in school, so it is perfect to have women than men
Yeah.
to facilitate contact between the nurse and the woman. And here this year I think we have more than 300
300
went to school.
So my question is about the mosque and the tower. Normally in other Muslim countries they have round towers, but here in Morocco they're square.
It depends to the architecture of each region.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
but for me, I am not very concerned, for example, to construct this building or not, because Allah, God said to us, just choose the clean land and do your prayers. The population side that if you look to our mosque is really beautiful, but the building is not important because this is outside.
Right.
The important is inside of the people. If this mosque, for example, give you some good things, it's okay. Of the Fezzou village. As you know, we have 4 neighborhoods, 4 mosques, but
you have 4 mosques?
Yeah, 4 mosques. So each neighborhood has his own mosque. So
okay.
means that like that we are in Iraq, so Shiite and Sunni.
Do you have Shia and you have
No,
you only have
only Sunni.
Sunni.
Sunni, yes.
And Sunni is the same as Iran, right?
No, Shiite is
Shia. Yeah, the Shia.
Yeah.
It's just going the last few meters up to the very peak, this hill. Okay, now we reached the top here. We can see the village here. The sundown down there. If we can see the sun from all the clouds. I think it's raining out there.
No, it's just cloud.
You think it's dust?
Yes.
Dust and clouds?
Yes.
Alright. We are now back. And the sun, we couldn't see it. It's too cloudy here. And thank you for the village tour.
With great pleasure. Eddie, again, thank you for your kind visit.
Thank you.
To our village, to our country, and we are at your disposal.
It's a pleasure.
To see everybody who likes to come to discover as family, as land, as culture.
Yeah. You will be right there to do the whole thing again. Yeah.
Our best regards to everybody who want to see this video from desert.
Yes.
Over the world.
So that was it for our Fezzou tour.
The village tour.
Little tour.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. That was a little bit late in the day, but it's been blistering hot today.
Yeah, but it's much better to go late, I think, because it's cooler.
Yeah, it
anyway, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and we hope that you enjoyed our video today.
Yeah.
With me.